The coffee, damn it.
No coffee for you, John. We're back in business.
I'm just gonna run and do it.
Hopefully,
Go.
hopefully you can do it. All right. So, so you're in this room. There are tapestries upon the walls that have been defaced by foul orc artistry, and you've chosen to take a turn here. This is one. You have one this turn, and then you'll have to take a turn resting after this. But you can do one more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so you can take another turn here and dig around in the caves. So, what's everyone doing? Are you just going to yank the tapestries down off the wall, or are you going to?
It's going to be like
Oh no, it was going so well. Now you're caught.
It's fine.
And the cord is inside the sweater. It's a whole situation.
It was going really well, and then
And this part is like through the sweater.
oh no,
what have you even done? How did you do that?
it's fine.
How will our adventurers get out of this one? Sweater.
So, Dave, you were talking about you're going to pull all the tapestries down, right? That was what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. And that's what Rolf is doing. What's the shadow doing?
Yeah, I was going to like make it into a bit of a procedure, just in case, because with something was trying to get out of here desperately.
Mm-hmm.
So there might be like holes, maybe for cobras, maybe like any other myriad of things that someone had to escape from, and then a tapestry's been put over it for some nefarious purpose. So it's like a have ranged weapons ready, pull down. If there's something, shoot it instantly.
Okay. All right. So you're basically acting as Rolf's. You're like Rolf's gunman as Rolf is pulling the tapestries down.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Krizowitz and which
Krizowitz
when you
is
say it like
grabbing
that,
the
it just
banner.
sounds like a Polish last name. Like
Poshan.
your name is like John Krizowitz. What are you two doing? What are the magic users going to be doing while this?
Yeah, Krizowicz is grabbing the banner from the throne.
Okay.
And Poshan is wary of this room,
Okay.
not standing in it.
Okay, so you're gonna stay in the
It's
hallway.
like Rolf runs in and is like, we have to tear this stuff down. And Poshan's like,
Hells no.
people
Okay.
are behaving impetuously here.
Hawthorne, what are you and Chunk doing?
So, given the state of things, like Dave was saying, like something busted out of here or something, and it looks like Rolf's going up to tear down the tapestry and stuff. So I think Chuck and Hawthorne like cover him, basically like they have their crossbows out, and
Okay.
maybe it's a little secret passageway or something. So they're like ready to fight in case there's trouble.
Okay. All right.
Bugbear's in the throne room.
Yeah, we've not considered something under the throne yet, but I guess we'll do the walls first.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like there's something here, but yeah, maybe if some of you guys like stand back a little ways, just in case, as I'm putting down a tapestry, the throne falls over, an ogre jumps out of like the birthday cake, and like grips someone's head.
Marilyn Monroe.
All right.
How do I delete Roll20 out? I'm out.
Yeah, uninstall.
The little
Uninstall.
white dress. Oh my god. All right. So anyway,
Happy birthday, Mr. Predator.
big tusks sticking out of his face.
Well,
Oh,
it's been fun, everybody, playing
Sorry.
dragons with you. I'll be over here.
Well. Okay. So, when you pull down all the tapestries, you yank them down to the floor, there's bare stone wall behind all of them, save for behind the wall directly across from the door. There is a rough cavern behind it.
Got him.
I attack the darkness.
But there's nothing. There's not nothing in it. But there's like there's nowhere else to go. It looks like it was carved out, kind of like a prison escape tunnel type of thing. Like it's short and like you'd have to like crawl in to get in there. But casting light in with your torch, you see only a dead end, and then some stuff stashed back here.
Our
Yes, there's a
favorite
stash
thing.
back here.
Secret
So-
stash.
In this area, stashed behind the throne, you find. Let me just see where the list is here.
Magic bow to go with my magic arrows. Magic
Sort of
shovel.
magic helmet.
Magic cobra to bite him in the
12
face.
magic cobras. So it looks like it was an area. Yeah, it's like a storage area. There is there's a mace that looks like it's made out of like
Snake.
a skull with like spikes driven through it.
Oh,
There
That's metal as
is
fuck.
there's a shield, a large steel shield that has there was paint on it at one point, but it looks like it's been worn away, so it's just like the surface is like a marked steel. A steel shield, and a small chest here, an iron chest.
Okay.
And then let's see. Yeah, and that's it.
cool. I
Very
guess
cool, yeah. You wanna give that stuff a quick trap check, Shadow?
yeah. Rolf like goes to reach, and the shadow like from behind him, like a hand on the shoulder, is like it's a bit weird.
Okay, so we'll take Rolf the Shadow a full turn to examine the objects for traps. While that's happening, what is everybody else gonna do?
I'd like to check for other like secret doors.
Okay.
There's no obvious like other, hallways, but
Still
maybe
weird.
this
that-
was like some people were actually imprisoned in here and then have been trying to get out, which is seeming possible with the weird, as you described it, prison escape tunnel style.
I mean, there's no like it doesn't look like there's no door, right? It was only just covered by the tapestry.
Yeah.
So you couldn't really hide. You could put someone in there, but then they just push the tapestry out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but definitely, if you want to take a turn to search for secret doors, you're welcome to.
Hawthorne will do that too, and Chunk's gonna help the Shadow.
Nice. Okay. All right. So with Chunk helping you, the Shadow, you can take a. What's your current find secret door or find traps?
10.
Okay. All right. So you can. I'll give you a 40% chance to find traps. This round.
And
Okay.
I also have dwarven find traps, so I can
Okay.
do
Yeah,
that.
you can do your stone trap.
No, not stonecraft. I actually have.
Oh,
a
yeah.
stone-
Oh, that's right. You have a secondary. Yeah, stone.
Yeah.
Like
The shadow doesn't know, so hopefully you do.
Well, let's see. Nope. We're gonna have to keep checking. That's okay. We can try again. It's all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't find any traps in the walls. Yeah, you find no evidence of anything hidden in the room. So you have to take you got to take a turn to rest. Unless you wanted to start taking penalties. So caller, is that cool?
Yeah, no, I think taking a turn to rest is
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to light
Yes.
a new torch at the end of that. The end of this turn.
Since
Okay.
Rolf didn't do anything that turn, could he take a little bit of time to see if, well, they're like religious tapestries and stuff from like lore and his
Yeah.
stuff. Can he like look for clues as to where they might previously have been? Like,
Definitely.
where would
yeah.
art like
yeah.
this?
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, I'm not sure that's super good, but give it a go. No.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So, there's a you actually recognize one of the tapestries because tapestries. It's not like in modern days where they're like, we're gonna churn out the same tapestry. We're gonna do like 100 of them. They're gonna be in every church. So looking at them, you realize a pattern. These tapestries, they're the property of a particular chapel that's supposed to have been like it's supposed to be around this area somewhere. So it's like within a few weeks travel of the keep. So it looks like these orcs raided that chapel and stole its tapestries. And as for the fate of the priests that dwell within, who is to know?
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, maybe what the markings on the shield were. The mace is, like, not affiliated, but maybe that's, like, a magical cleric shield of law, or whatever. Maybe it was scales painted on it. I don't know. But cool. Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna...
And then nobody detected any secrets or...
No, we're all
business?
failures.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Oh, hold up! I didn't roll.
So you did realize the trap, the chest doesn't appear to be trapped. The room doesn't appear to have any traps in it.
Sorry, can I just do my detect rolls?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
right.
Oh, you didn't roll them.
I was like waiting. I'm terrible.
Okay,
That's
you're all pretty terrible.
If we scroll back up through the entire session, I see 1,
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
like 3 successes.
Yeah.
Successes total.
We're not pressed for time right now, so we could try.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, I would
Of
try.
all of the rolls, I just looked through our whole session. We've had 5 successes total this entire. We've rolled.
That's about right.
It's pretty fine.
1 in 6 chance.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you can take as many turns as you want. It's just the longer you do, the more your resources will run down and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 2 is fine. I don't think 20 is fine. So
Yeah. Why don't we spend one more round checking for doors, etc.
Okay.
So
Let's do that.
yay!
Okay. We found if there are any traps on that treasure.
Okay.
We're all over that.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
How are we doing here? Okay, so detecting. All right, so Potion and Chunk succeeded. Yeah.
And the shadow
And
as
the
well.
shadow. Okay, so now the shadow, rather than just being like, I'm pretty sure, you are definitely 100% sure that there are no traps in this area. And yeah, the chest, though locked, is safe for you to pick now. Potion, you find on the south wall. You find that one of the wooden like beams is actually loose, and when you pull it, there's a little bit of like resistance, like something is attached to it on the other side. Yeah, and you can feel it like pulling back against you. Yeah, on the south wall.
So Potion lets everyone know he doesn't like do anything hasty, like pull this thing open or whatever.
Yeah, we should find out what it is, but let's all be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Good call, Potion.
Well, are we going to pull all the treasure out and take a look in there?
Yeah, let's get all the treasure sorted before we mess with the thing.
Right.
Yeah, why don't you guys get ready? Once we get the treasure out, I'll start lockpicking, and you all prep.
Yeah, so as far as the treasure, like the shield and stuff goes, like the way the game handles like magic items and crap is like the reason why you want to identify them is to make sure they're not cursed or anything, but you can always just be like, you use the item, like you just jam your hand in the shield and you're like, yes, I've equipped it. And then I can be like, cool, it burns your arm off. Or I'll be like, oh, it's a +1 shield or whatever, right?
Right, yeah.
Rolf,
So we can find out if it's magic by trying
it on, but that runs the risk of it like being a shield of
If
arm
it's cursed,
biting.
then yeah, right. Yeah.
We're going to have snakes on our boots forever.
Yeah, it's a snake generating shield. Rolf, though, because you did a little bit of like footwork or brain work, I guess. Yeah, you recognize it as it's not a relic, but like a shield of the Order of Law stolen from the temple. Had it still its markings, you'd be able to recognize like maybe who it belonged to or something. But it's definitely a shield that was taken from that chapel as well.
It belongs to Rolf now.
Rolf
He'll drop his other shield and put it on.
I don't think anyone else in the party would be attracted to anything associated with law.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Yes, Rolf. So
Well.
you place your hand upon the shield, and it's a magic shield. It is not cursed. It is a shield +1, and it reduces
Nice.
your armor class by a further 1.
Okay, takes me down to 0. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah. Nice.
0 armor class and 8 health as well. Actually,
Do you wanna try to break open or pick open the chest with the shadow there?
Yeah,
Okay.
just flat number. This one's not crappy like the other one.
Sorry, before we do that, Rolf, were you also taking the mace?
Oh, I'll put that down, but I'd be less. Yeah, I'm like a bit wary of that because it's very evil looking.
Yeah.
It was a skull. with a bunch
It's rife
Probably
with
not from
rife
the
with
same
stink
place,
of
or if it
chaos.
was, they were up to some shady business.
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't remember if you wanted to
No.
claim it or not. Okay.
Identify that first, I think.
Okay.
No bonus. Open locks.
Okay. Yeah, this lock. It's a little better than the one on the door because it's like smaller and built into the chest. A little finer. They stole the chest from somewhere. I'll give you a 10% bonus to
Okay. No,
No. Okay.
the opposite.
So Chunk kind of eyeballs this thing while the shadow's working on it. Does it look like something that can be bashed open, or is
Maybe. Yeah.
it? Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'd give you the same chances as like opening a stuck door to break it. But if there's anything fragile inside, it might also be
Sure.
open.
Yeah.
Just like, we've got time. I'll keep doing it. Don't chunk it yet. Don't chunk it yet.
I won't chunk it yet, but is it also? You described it like, is it a little like lockbox, or is it like a chest? Like
It's a small. Let me see.
it's not something we can just
like,
take with us.
it's like medium size. You haven't. I don't know. Do you want to like heft it to see how heavy it is, or?
I mean, I'm just thinking about the future. Like, if the shadow can't get it open, will we throw it in a backpack and take it with us, or
You could carry it with you, but it would be quite heavy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
Yeah, you
hefting
guys
it,
take this
like,
turn and just try again.
Yeah, I think.
Caller, how many rounds do you want to spend like doing this? Like everybody can watch the exit,
Yeah.
but
Well,
I
Yeah,
would
you
rather
can
not spend
continue
much
with
more
the-
time doing this.
Yeah, let's just take it with us.
Because
hold on. So you can't try again to open the lock. You have to try another way to open it. The thief,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, right,
Open
yeah.
locks may only be tried once per lock. Thanks, Alex.
That's right.
The thief may not try again on a
Alex.
difficult lock.
I think you can try again when you gain a level.
Yeah,
of
once you're level
experience.
2, you could try it again.
or
fucking
someone else could
crazy.
try if someone else has open locks, but I don't think
Speaking of levels and stuff, did you guys get any XP last session? Because it doesn't look like the shadow's gone up.
we had our asses handed to us by a lot of orcs.
But you killed like 12, didn't you?
We
The
got
shadow
something
wasn't on. The shadow wasn't on the adventure last time. The
Oh,
shadow
was he
stayed
not?
home.
Okay.
Yeah, Rolf
We
got
got some XP, but it was just for fighting monsters. It wasn't for bringing back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll sort that in a minute. I just was curious.
Okay, so basically now it's either you carry the chest with you or Chunk tries to pry it open.
Can nobody else has the ability to pick any locks? Is that
No.
No.
okay?
There's also this mechanism. Well, it frees the shadow up to check out this thing that Chrysowix found, or no, Poshan found in the wall.
Sean found it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that
Guys.
now.
yeah.
Important point. So I haven't done the disc thing yet, but it can carry 500 pounds of stuff, and so we could take the chest back to the pile of dry goods and whatnot, and just float everything out with us.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
So
Oh,
let's not-
potion. That sounds like really good magic.
Opening
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is that we could also like tuck the chest back in the hidey hole. I mean, I guess all of the tapestries have been taken down now, so that's actually not useful at all. But yeah, we don't necessarily have to like carry it everywhere with us. We could come back to get it.
That's
Okay. Fine.
But yeah, if we want to try to pry it open, I think we should definitely take a round to examine this weird wall mechanism thing and
Okay.
try to figure it out. And while that's happening, other people could, if only we had a crowbar.
Yeah, I mean, I guess from Chunk's point of view, like, he's here for treasure. Exploration is kind of a secondary thing. We have treasure, so he wants to get the treasure.
Yeah.
Like, going to the next room doesn't really isn't a
Yeah.
big goal.
Priority, yeah.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Obviously, like, what the party wants is totally fine, but that's my one vote is like, I just want to get this open and see if we're rich or not.
Yeah, well, the thing is the shadow can't try to get it open again, so the shadow might as well look at the
Anything else?
wall mechanism because he can't attempt the lock again. And while he's doing
No,
that,
that makes sense.
the
Yeah.
rest of us can.
Okay.
I was just thinking we could wait to unlock it until we're in town and can use slightly more delicate means or take.
Yes, that's also fine. Yeah.
That way we don't break anything that's in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure, let's wait. Shall I just find remove trap on the wall then?
Yeah. So I'll describe the mechanism first. You can tell me if there's anything like your character just wants to do to examine it. Do you have any questions? But so there's a beam on the wall here, like a wooden beam that's inset slightly into the wall. But you can pull it. It seems to be on a hinge, so the top pulls slightly further. But you can feel something like pulling back when you pull on it. I don't know how far you want to pull it out from the wall, but basically it's like up on a vertical incline, and when you pull it, it slants down towards the floor. It's just a wooden beam, a couple inches across, slightly rotten.
Is it, Adam, is it like a lever?
Yeah, exactly like that. That's like precisely how it feels when you pull on it.
I see.
But just like a really big. It's like a.
Yeah, it's really big. Yeah, there's just some slight resistance when you pull it. Yeah, it feels like you're. Yep, that's
I mean, if we've
exactly.
done any exploring down here that we might have some idea of what it might be interacting with, but we have not.
Let's open this up. Let's do it.
Okay.
It's gonna be right.
So you wanna just pull on it?
You're not gonna do any find remove traps or.
I'm trying to think of what he might be able to work out. Like, if we can't see anything on the outside of it, like working out.
It just flushes a toilet somewhere or whatever.
Well, like I said, if we had gone over here and had looked at stuff that was like on the other side, we might have some idea of like, oh, it moves the whatever, but
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
we haven't, so we don't.
It probably doesn't like fill the room with poison gas because that would be really dumb.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, it's the suicide lever where the orc chieftain is like,
Yeah.
well, I'm done. Clunk.
Check underneath the cushions. Maybe the orc chief sat there and he pulled it and people fell into a shark
You
pit.
couldn't reach
Then
it.
just-
Yeah, you couldn't reach it, but that's a very super villainous thing to do.
It's the Dr. Evil. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
so
Yeah, like Cloud's searching earlier was basically like picking up pillows, throwing them around,
Sure.
looking.
The floor, the floor is like just a flat stone floor under the pillows and rug.
Yeah, and looking at the perimeter of the fancy chair. So that's been.
Let's just give it a go.
Just give
I'm
her.
not sure what to find from find remove traps.
We've been really careful about a lot of things so far. Let's be uncareful. Let's just give her.
Right. I'll find
This is
remove
how it
trap.
goes,
And then,
being
after
careful.
nothing happens, then
Adam
someone.
draws a snake on the map.
So, okay, you're gonna who's pulling the lever, or are you gonna take it?
I'm not. Fuck that.
Like everyone looks at each other
Everyone's
like, what
like,
do we do? Who's gonna pull
We
it?
should do it, but not me. You should do it.
Who has good stats and can make saves?
I think it's the demi-humans.
Yeah,
Malcolm's
it might
a
be
good
Chunk.
choice. Chunk's a decent
That
choice.
leaves me out. That's
The
fine.
halflings and dwarves both have good saving throws, I think.
Yeah, that's true. My saves are actually pretty good.
Chunk, you didn't get any treasure from the chest yet. There might be treasure from that lever.
There might
Why
be
don't you-
treasure in the lever.
It's like a giant slot machine. You pull this, and then
the wall starts to spin.
I'm a natural born lever puller. All right. I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So you get your chunky hands around the lever and you pull down. It only goes about 15 degrees or so, and then it clicks. You feel something click, and then it goes back. And when the lever clicks back into place, the wall behind it goes and swings open.
Yeah.
It opens a secret
And
door.
how many snakes do we roll?
Fucking 0. There are 0 snakes.
0.
Ugh.
0.
I drew one, but it was just a phantom.
Secret door. Okay. So so through here you can go, and you can see now beyond there is a room. And it
Oh.
appears to be some kind of like meeting
It's
room.
just a stone wall.
Yeah,
Fuck.
weird.
Fascinating development.
It's like,
It's not a hot pink
and
room.
there's just another lever. And you're like,
Yeah,
Just one of those real fake doors that I've heard of.
Yeah.
It's a real fake door. No way.
it's ornamental. Okay, like it's fine.
Amazing. You turn the knob, nothing happens. It doesn't open. Amazing.
Look, they live in an Orcish show home. It's just it doesn't do anything. Just chill. It's fine. So anyway, yeah, you pull the lever and it opens. It opens into this other chamber that you can now kind of see. This room has a small table in the middle of it with 2 chairs, one on either side of the table, one on the west side and one on the east side. On the walls behind each one, so on the eastern wall here, on the western wall on this side, there are banners, much like the ones you saw before, but on a larger scale, like much like the sort of skin banner. But these are like large enough that it's several skins sewn together of varying origin.
Yeah.
On the west wall, basically tattooed into the skin banner, is a sigil of like a hammer coming down on a human-shaped skull, and the skull is like breaking, so there's little shards of skull flying out of it. And then on the other side, there's the man impaled, like being held up on the spear. And they're both of much finer quality and much like more detailed design than what you've seen before.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like an Orcish clan logo designer. That's like my main gig. But I do other stuff too. So.
Totally. High designer of clan skull smasher.
It's like how there's that one guy who does all the black metal bands. There's one guy who does all the orc bands.
Totally. Yeah, that one guy.
Did you see that great poster for some like festival that's coming up, and every band logo looks exactly the same except one is identical to the Toys R Us logo?
Yeah, it's like balloon letters. Yeah.
Yeah, it's balloon letters in colors with a backwards R and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Party Cannon is their name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was so good.
it was really good.
Let's see. Is there anything else you can see in here? There's a wooden chest in one corner of the room. A much larger chest. Like this one, you wouldn't. It would take 2 people to carry it out. And
Exploration equals treasure.
I kick it to make sure it's not a mimic.
There's a small iron bucket sitting in the back corner of the room.
Full of snakes.
Full of piss.
Over here. Full of piss snakes. Yeah, okay. And the room, like I didn't just draw it badly, it's actually got some like weird shape to it. And then you can see, it's obvious from this side, on that corner, there's another secret door that leads out, but this one has like an obvious handle next to it you would pull down to release it. Same as the one behind you. Like,
the
doors are only secret from one side.
Yeah, this is the behind the
secret
scenes.
like parlay chamber for the 2 orc tribes, right? They come and meet here.
Yeah.
Like a-
Little table with their banners and
Exactly.
yeah.
In between their 2
The 2 territories.
quarters is
Yeah.
It's secret parlaying room. It's true.
So
And they keep their really good stuff in the special parlay chest for some reason.
and in that
This is
iron
the shared
bucket,
loot.
So
That's for shitting in during the meetings. The meetings go long.
So in terms of the gut spears trying to escape from their like throne room thing, is this maybe like evidence of after some of them died, the shattered skulls like attacked them, and then they were all wiped up by hobgoblins?
You know, if your
like
character had some kind of like educational training, like if you'd taken in like an archaeology class, maybe you'd know.
CSI dungeon crawling.
Archaeology, you son of a bitch.
it doesn't sound like what you're saying that it.
An archaeologist. So, but like, yeah, like being able to tell the political situation just like from these things, that yes, that's a hypothesis that might be, yeah, maybe.
Let's focus on what the matter at hand here. So,
Treasure.
Kruzowicz is taking down the banners. Do I die to traps?
No, the banners.
Great.
The banners are not trapped. If you just go and start pulling them down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what he does.
Okay.
He doesn't think about these kinds of things.
These are quite a bit longer and heavier. The other one was like a smaller kind of like.
A little banner, just a little.
Yeah, like a pennant.
Yeah.
These ones are like wall hangings.
Rolling them up and then tying them up with some rope, like with his thing of rope, and he makes like a big bundle out of all of them, where it's like the 3 banners all rolled up and then like bundled together.
Okay.
And he's creating that. Does someone want to check the chest for trap?
Yeah. Shadow, let's do this.
Okay.
Okay. So while you're doing that, what's everybody else gonna do in this room?
Listening and looking around at the other stuff, like the bucket, and I feel like
Check the bucket for snakes.
So when you say looking at the bucket
There's a brown
or
snake.
checking the bucket, are you gonna like lift it up and look under it? Are you looking in it? Like
was there anything? I'm trying to think. There was like
everybody-
table, there's 2 chairs, there's banners, there's a bucket. Was there anything else you described in this room? And a secret door in the corner.
yeah, the secret door. That's pretty much it.
Everything
That I've described.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do some listening.
Okay.
Just listening going on. Complete failure to listen at all times.
Okay.
And
You just hear Chunk like shouting about how excited he is about having not found any traps on that chest.
yeah, Cloud's
It's
gonna
safe.
go over, and you said the buckets. So this part of the room, there's just a weird shape. What corner is the bucket in?
That corner.
Oh, that corner. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Well,
Cloud's
okay,
like-
the undead definitely will not get you in this room.
yeah.
Sorry, I misclicked.
Yeah, there you go.
Hi. And Cloud's like, yeah, that's a weird shape of room. What's with this iron bucket? So yeah, I'm gonna go over and like investigate, like look around it, look in it.
Smell the
Yeah,
area
all right,
around it.
so
Waft. I'm not gonna smell directly. I'm gonna waft.
waft the bucket.
No.
Okay, so the chest.
Look under it.
The chest is definitely not trapped. It appears to be you could open it safely. You'd have to open it though; it's locked. There's there's nothing that like. I guess the only other person really searching the room was Cloud, right?
Yeah.
So everybody else is listening. Okay. So the bucket, it's like a slightly rusted metal bucket, full of like brackish black fluid.
I waft the smell.
It smells gross. It smells bad. Like
Yeah. Okay. But like what?
hard to say. It just smells like
Like
a
an
bad
orc
smell.
toilet?
No, not that bad. But like there's just a foul smell.
It doesn't smell alcoholic, does it?
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't know what kind of shit they drink.
Chunk, drink this.
Yeah.
My standards are low, but they're not that low.
Yeah.
I think-
There's some like there's like fluid kind of like dried on the floor around it.
Yeah, and I'm like looking at the bucket, like looking around it, under it, like smelling
So
it.
you want to like lift it up or like
Once I've like given it a good
Sure.
look, and it doesn't seem like, wow, this is a
Deadly bucket
there's a
trap.
larger bucket above you that's gonna fall on you. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up and around, and
yeah, no, it looks just like a bucket on the floor.
I'm going to. I'm gonna poke it with my foot and like move it slightly, see if anything happens.
Okay. No, but you do like you slide it a little bit and the edge like it seems to be sitting on top of like a hole or an indent or something.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be like, can someone check if this is a trap?
Sorry, I've got to.
Can I check it
I've
first?
got to open this untrapped
Yeah, the
chest.
shadow and Chunk are both like, yes, stoked his chest. You're like, there's a bucket over here.
Does it have a handle on it?
Yeah, it's got a little metal handle.
Okay. I'm gonna use my pole to lift it.
Okay. You lift it up. There's a little indent in the floor, maybe like 3 or 4 inches deep. And you see there are 2 small leather pouches. 2 small leather pouches sitting under the bucket.
Okay. I'm gonna go and
They're not leather pouches, they're eggs, they're full of snakes. No, you're
perfect.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
you
I
can just
want.
set the bucket down next to it.
Yeah. So I've lifted it off carefully and put it down, and I will go and retrieve the pouches.
Okay. All right. So you go to retrieve the pouches, and I need to.
Yeah, and then I die.
It's a pressure plate.
No, it's not actually. But what's your
Maybe
armor
you
class?
stand out first.
Is one of them
no.
actually an ooze?
No, neither of them are oozes. Just what's your armor class is 0, 1, 2?
It's 2.
2. Okay. All right. So that means
Hardly knew you.
that means to hit Cloud, I need the other one.
I was like, guys, there's something weird about this bucket. And
The
everyone's like,
bucket
it's a
was
bucket
fine.
cloud,
The bucket was
whatever.
totally fine. There's no
I'm
traps
like,
or
there's
anything on the
something
bucket.
weird going on in this corner, and people are like, it's fine. We're gonna open this
All
thing. I'm
right,
like,
so I need a
okay.
16 or better on either of these d20s, which I did not get. Okay, so here's what happens: you lift the pouches,
Yeah.
and you startle the giant poisonous centipedes that were under the pouches, and they immediately like crawl up onto your arm and like try to bite you, and now they're like crawling all over you.
Oh God.
They're like
Mugging
about
out of the pouch with
they're
the
about like
pole.
I don't know, like they're the size of like a stout sausage. They're maybe like a foot and a half long. Yeah,
Damn.
and then just like covered in scary little legs.
Right.
And they're trying to like find a way to crawl into your armor. They're like crawling all over you. Yeah, they're like snakes with legs, but now you freak them out and they're trying to bite you. They're panicking.
And I'm like, guys, guys,
Help, centipedes. Yeah, so you turn and look, you see these sort of
like,
rust,
just check this out.
These
There's like something
rust-colored
weird going on here, and everyone's
centipedes.
like, it's fine.
rust-colored centipedes crawling all over Cloud. What's everybody gonna do?
Everyone's still
Get it?
like, it's fine. I don't know why. Don't know why you're talking
let's
about.
just we'll roll initiative because I need to know when the centipedes get to bite you. So
Would you say that this problem with Cloud is immateria?
get out of here.
Come on.
Wait, everyone's not paying attention to the problem. I get it. No, I understand. Okay. Let me add a turn for the centipedes here.
Me
So
neither.
just roll
I guess
initiative.
I guess we need to move over so you can use the encounter.
Click on our dudes.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if you want us to have it linked to our tokens, otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really need a link to the tokens, but then this way it's easier for you guys because then you can actually use your, yeah. Okay. I'll add a
Adam, why are there 5 orcs?
Oh, they're your friends. I put them on here in case you all got in a fight together.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's Karsh and his friends.
Gosh, looks pretty badass.
Woo, Hawthorne.
Yeah, I
man.
love these. I love these tokens. They're so good.
Yeah, they're so good.
Yeah, Cloud comes from the same set as the orcs do. Okay.
Really?
There we go.
What's he supposed to be? Is he like a god, maybe?
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be like a human. He's just human fighter or something.
Okay, just a really small one.
He's just a little guy. Yeah. Those orcs are big.
If
Okay.
you zoom in, he actually, like, I'd only look at him from far away. He's quite nice close up.
Yeah. He just looks smaller. He's a smaller scale. He's 22 millimeter or whatever.
He's got, like, stubble and a red nose.
Yeah.
He looks like he's on like the Waterdeep rugby team.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rolf, Cloud, and Hawthorne all get to do something before the giant centipedes bite you again.
So, Adam, is it possible? Like, are they crawling inside Cloud's armor, or could Hawthorne like spear one?
Okay, so here's the thing. Because they're on you, you can still attack them. They're large enough. They're not like a swarm or whatever. But you could attack them with a weapon. If you miss, it's not a big deal. If you hit, I'll just make you roll the attack again against Cloud instead. Because there's a chance that it would just hit Cloud's plate mail, even if you accidentally stabbed Cloud. There's a certain amount of turns before they crawl into Cloud's armor. Once they do that, then you can't attack them from outside. Cloud will have to like pull his armor off to get at them.
So what you're saying is, if I miss the centipede, there's a chance I hit Cloud.
Yeah, there's a chance you'll hit Cloud, but you will have to just re-roll. Yeah.
I'll have to attack a Cloud.
Yeah, you'll have
again.
to attack Cloud. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what Hawthorne would do. Like, unless somebody like said not to, she would probably like immediately try to spear one of these things because it's, we don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a surprise kind of reaction, like, oh crap, ah.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cloud, what do you want to do?
I would like to remove these centipedes from my body.
Okay. So what you could do is we could make like an opposed roll for you to just like grab them and try to throw them on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
That might
Rolf.
be better than trying to sword myself.
Rolf, what are you doing?
Rolf, like if he sees you like beginning to like grab them off, he's like just like standing near you, like pointing at a spot on the floor for you to throw it, and as soon as you throw it on the floor, he'll just smash it with a mace. So I'll hold and well,
You don't want to just hit me over and over with a mace?
yeah, no, that
Okay,
doesn't
well,
seem
Rolf, you and Hawthorne, if you're gonna attack them, you're attacking them as Cloud is trying to pull on them, so you can't really
Well, unless you hold your action.
unless you want to wait.
yeah,
and I guess
I'll
you do have
hold.
a 6.
There
You wanna
is
hold a 6.
space. You could You could decide to move yourself on a 6 instead of.
Yeah,
a 7.
we'll just
Yeah,
wait.
I was gonna hold.
All right, so Cloud, here's what we'll do. You're gonna roll. Do you? I guess what we should do is just we'll roll a d6 and add your. Do you have a strength bonus? You do, right?
I don't have a strength bonus.
Okay. Do you have a dex bonus? Because I
Hold him
like.
close.
I have a 1.
Okay, so roll a d6 plus 1. And I'll roll d6s for them, and whichever ones you beat, they get pulled off of you. Nice. Yeah, they couldn't possibly
Nice.
beat you. So you just.
Nice.
What does that look like for everybody watching? So the centipedes climb up on you. You're like, centipedes. Everyone turns to look at you. Oh yeah, Chunk, you need to roll for initiative. Unless Chunk is just like so stoked about this.
I got a 5.
Oh, it didn't add you on the thing. Okay, I'll add you manually.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I like pick up these pouches, and suddenly centipedes are crawling at me,
Yeah, they
and I'm
crawl
like,
up onto you.
guys, and then I'm just like, fuck, and I just like drop the pouches and just like grab them and like rip them off my body and like
Gross.
jump back.
Okay, so you throw them on the floor, and they do that thing where they like land on their backs and like kind of like swirl around to like get onto their legs again.
Yeah.
And then they just immediately start crawling for the nearest source of heat. Cool, Cloud, you took your turn. Rolf and Hawthorne, you can attack them.
Stab.
Yeah.
Bonk, bonk.
So they have an armor class such that you will need. Let me see. Lost the page. I was like, damn it. Orcs. Giant centipedes. Yeah, you can go ahead and roll. It won't make any difference.
Won't make any difference, John.
I mean, the number will make a difference.
Smash them
It
both.
won't make any
That's-
difference.
I hit AC3 currently. That's what I hit.
Perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, you both rolled really well.
Smash one each. What? Gone. That'd be nice.
I found it. Okay.
Are they better than AC3?
They are not. So you,
All right.
Yeah, their AC is 9. So yeah. Okay, cool. So as quickly as it happened, you hurl them on the floor, and then they're just one is smashed with a mace, and the other is stuck on the end of a spear, and they're both killed. Whew, good work.
Yeah.
Nice.
We got you.
Yeah.
I like
They're
it.
pretty much like if they don't hit you on that first go, they're fairly easy to get a hold of. Or if you had failed to get them off of you, then it would have been a bad.
That's where it gets bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So so you've crushed those, and now it's safe to examine the chest.
Yeah, and be like,
The pouch.
ugh.
Yeah.
Thanks.
the pouches.
Pouch.
And then I'll peer in the hole and then like pick the pouches back up.
Okay.
Or two.
There was not just like a third centipede waiting.
So the pouches contain each contain one 50 GP value gem.
Not bad.
And then between the two of them, you find 20 gold and 40 silver.
I'm not marking that down if someone else wants. Do you want us to add that to the party fund? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll add it.
John's got it.
Okay. And you wanna crack that chest open?
The shadow will chest.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Can anybody help me somehow? Since I've only got one chance, it's like important to leverage anything we can.
No, but Chunk can also try. And I'll give you a 20% bonus for the quality of the log.
Okay. Got him.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
you pick at it and you crack it open. So inside the chest there is a short bow, a quiver of 20 arrows, 2 broadswords and 2 daggers. They're all wrapped up in like all the metal items are wrapped up in like oilcloth to protect them. They seem to be of human make, finely honed steel.
Say that again, Adam. Short bow.
Short bow, 20 arrows, 2 swords, and 2 daggers. I think I said. Yeah, 2 swords, 2 daggers, 20 arrows, and a short bow.
Will the shadow immediately pick up and curse himself with the short bow? Is the question. I feel like yes, but
What do you
Go
think?
ahead. Whatever.
How smart are you? How wise?
not. I'm at a
Great,
negative. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it. Come on,
All right.
Shadow. He's
right.
going to grab that short bow and be like, "Oh, to go with my
Give it a
magic
little
arrow."
stretch. It's a finely crafted bow, well made, but seems to bear no special enchantment.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's good.
Just like throw it into the party inventory somewhere.
A bow!
So
Yeah, I mean, it's a nicely
meanwhile-
crafted bow. You could probably get the full cost for it if you sell it, but meanwhile, yes. Sorry, you have something to say there, spellcaster.
Poshan is like interested in this bucket, so
Okay.
he goes over to the bucket,
Mm-hmm.
like looks at it askance,
Yeah.
and then just like so the corner it's in has like a depression.
Yeah. Well, it was sitting on top of the
Mhm.
on top of the little hole. It was like covering the 2 pouches.
Yeah, so he just like tips the bucket over
Okay, black
away from him.
black fluid
stands
spills
away.
out onto the floor.
Yeah, and then just watches what happens.
Okay, it smells bad. There's a brackish puddle on the floor now.
And there's nothing in there that would have been concealed by the depth.
The like sides, and this is so gross. The sides and the bottom of the bucket are coated in like mucus or something, like some gloopy yellowish substance.
Yeah, so like he just kind of quirks an eyebrow, like rolls the bucket around with his foot a little bit,
Yeah. Around.
like sees if anything shakes out of it, and then leaves it.
No.
Just
Maybe
gross.
Maybe
Just
there was a
gross.
gem in that bucket, guys.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's totally fair and real. Yep. That's
Totally possible. Yep.
This is Dungeons and Dragons, y'all.
yeah. No, there's
Right.
nothing
Right.
nothing but goop in the bucket.
Right on.
Mhm.
All right, well, let's go back to that dungeon map. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Let's.
Well, why don't we take a break here because we got one more, and then if you want to continue through that second secret door, you're welcome to do so.
Okay.
Sound good? Okay. Cool. Stick around. We got another hour coming up ahead of us. See you soon.